Welcome back to another interesting video on our YouTube channel InfoZone. Your go-to source for all things informative and engaging. I'm thrilled to have you join us today as we delve into a topic that's sure to pique your curiosity. Let's jump right in and explore the world of knowledge together. Today, we're diving deep into an exciting journey through history. We're about to unveil the captivating story of the first car in the world and the brilliant minds behind its creation. The first car in the world, and who can claim to have invented it? That is a topic that has sparked debates among historians and enthusiasts for decades. But hold on, there's no simple answer to this intriguing puzzle. There is no simple answer, as different people have different criteria for what qualifies as a car and what counts as an invention. However, I will try to give you a comprehensive and entertaining overview of the history of the automobile, based on the information I found from my web search tool. The idea of using an internal combustion engine to power a vehicle dates back to the 17th century, when a Dutch physicist named Christian Huygens, (1629–1695), was a Dutch mathematician, physicist, astronomer, and inventor, who is regarded as one of the greatest scientists of all time and a major figure in the scientific revolution. Huygens formulated the wave theory of light and discovered the true shape of the rings of Saturn, as well as its moon, Titan. He also made original contributions to the science of dynamics and invented the pendulum clock, the most accurate timekeeper for almost 300 years. Huygens is credited as the first theoretical physicist to use formulae in physics. He designed, but never built an engine that used gunpowder as fuel. In the 18th century, a French engineer named Nicolas-Joseph Cugnot built the first steam-powered vehicle, which was a tricycle that could haul artillery. However, his vehicle was very heavy, slow, and unstable, and it needed to stop frequently to recharge the steam. Some historians consider Cugnot as the inventor of the first car, but others disagree, because his vehicle was not practical, nor did it use an internal combustion engine. The first person to build an internal combustion engine that used a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen as fuel was another Frenchman, François-Isaac de Rivaz, in 1807. He also designed a car for his engine, but it was not very successful either. The problem with his engine was that it had a low power output, and it was difficult to ignite the fuel mixture. He was followed by several other inventors who experimented with different types of engines and fuels, such as Samuel Brown, Jean-Joseph Etienne Lenoir, Alphonse Beau de Rochas, and Siegfried Marcus. However, none of them managed to create a reliable and efficient engine that could power a car for long distances and at high speeds. The breakthrough came in the late 19th century, when two German engineers, Karl Benz and Gottlieb Daimler, independently developed the first gasoline-powered engines that used a spark plug to ignite the fuel-air mixture. They also invented the carburetor, which was a device that mixed the fuel and air in the right proportions. Benz and Daimler are widely regarded as the fathers of the modern automobile, because they created the first cars that looked and worked like the ones we use today. They both patented their inventions in 1886, on the same day, in different cities. They did not know each other, and they had different approaches to building their cars. Benz's car was a three-wheeled vehicle, called the Motorwagen, which had an integrated chassis, a steering wheel, and a single-cylinder engine that produced 0.75 horsepower. He first drove his car in 1885, and he sold about 25 units of it. His car was the first to be driven on public roads, and the first to be involved in a traffic accident, when he collided with a wall. His wife, Bertha, was the first person to drive a car over a long distance. when she took the Motorwagen from Mannheim to Pforzheim, a journey of about 106 kilometers, in 1888. She also made some improvements to the car, such as adding brake pads and a fuel tank. Daimler's car was a four-wheeled vehicle, called the Motorized Carriage, which had a separate body and frame, a steering tiller, and a two-cylinder engine that produced 1.5 horsepower. He first drove his car in 1886, and he sold about 30 units of it. His car was the first to have a high-speed engine, and the first to use a four-stroke cycle, which improved the efficiency and power of the engine. He also built the first motorcycle, the first truck, and the first boat powered by his engine. He collaborated with Wilhelm Maybach, who was a talented engineer and designer, and who later founded his own car company. Benz and Daimler were rivals, but they also respected each other's work. They eventually merged their companies in 1926, forming the Daimler-Benz AG, which is now known as Mercedes-Benz. Their cars were the pioneers of the automobile industry, and they inspired many other inventors and manufacturers to create their own versions of cars, such as Ransom E. Olds, Henry Ford, Charles and Frank Duryea, René Panhard and Emile Levasseur, and many more. The history of the car is full of innovations, challenges, competitions, and achievements. And it is still evolving today, with new technologies, designs, and features. I hope you enjoyed this brief summary of the first car in the world and who invented it. Thanks for joining us on this historical adventure. If you found this video as exciting as we did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow history buffs, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more captivating stories from the past. Until next time, keep those wheels turning and keep exploring the world. Thank you for watching the video. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to share more valuable content with you. Stay tuned, and remember, your success is our success.